Yes sir, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen bro, it's gonna be quick and easy, lemon to the squeezy, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be quick. I gotta go, they're coming to paint today, but I wanted to get this video out for the gang as soon as possible. This deck is actually a little busted. It's kind of nuts. It's not busted, but it's really good. And out of all the pendulum decks that I've played, I think this is one of the best ones. The combo can be a little long, and if you want to be annoying, you can drag it out and bore your opponent to death in order for them to quit. But it's a really good deck, and I like it a lot. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons of it, right? But before we get into all the shenanigans, just a quick reminder: if you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would really appreciate it. Only if you enjoy the content though. So with that being said, it's a 40 card deck list, nice and tight, super consistent. We're gonna run 3 maxis. 3 maxis for maxi reasons. You know what this thing is. It needs to go, but it's still here, so we're gonna use it. 3 copies of the Ash Blossom. Mainly because this deck doesn't like Maxi. We actually have to stop Maxi at all costs, because you're going to special summon a gazillion times. It's gonna happen, so anytime that you get to negate this or stop it, it's a plus for you, right? Which we're not playing Gamma. I decided not to play Gamma because, as we know, it's getting limited to 1. Therefore, I wanted to give you something that is like after the Gamma hit, I guess, you know, future proof, if you want to call it that. So no Gamma in the deck. Gamma would be great, but we're not gonna play it. So then we're gonna play the 3 Ash, also, one thing about the Ash Blossom is that if you want to play a level 10 synchro, you kind of can, because you can pendulum summon the Ash Blossom onto the field, and you're playing a good amount of level 7 shenanigans. You can make a level 10 Baronda LaFleur. Now, it's not something that you're gonna be able to do all the time. Therefore, I'm not playing a level 10 synchro, because you could even make it on your second turn, or on the third turn. It will be the third turn if you went first, right? You can make it so easily, but I decided not to do that. Just a heads up, right? Then we're gonna play 1 Nibiru the Primal Being. 1 because Nibiru is kind of decent. It could be bad, it could be good, because a lot of decks are making really big boards in order to counter Tenpai, so it could be good. Also, this deck doesn't like Nibiru, so we play 1 copy of it so we could cross it out. Then we're gonna play 2 copies of the Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. As long as you can send this to the graveyard, you're gonna have basically kind of like a 1-card combo type of thing. And it's really good, right? You send it to the graveyard. It could be with the Foolish Burial Good, with which we're playing 1 copy of it for multiple reasons. Again, to send this if we don't have the Dragon Shrine, and then also sometimes you might want to send another Reframe to the graveyard if you can't do it some other way, in order to basically do a part of the combo that I'm gonna get to once we get to it, right? So that's why we're playing 2 copies of the Dark Worm. We're gonna play 2 copies of the Light Worm as well. It's a level 4 tuner. It's really good. It's also going to search you out another copy of Supreme Gate Magician. This thing is tough. Then we're gonna play 3 copies of the Refrain. Now, the Melodious package makes this deck so good, bro. So good, because it gives you a 1-card combo essentially with the Astinado, right? It gives you a 1-card combo that allows you to make your board without ever needing to really normal summon. You're gonna kind of need to normal summon, but you could do a lot of different things without needing to normal summon, just because of the thing. Now, the package is a little bit expensive. It's 11 URs, right? You need 3 Refrains, you need 3 Astinados, and then you're gonna need 2 Bachas, which is 9 plus 2, 11. Yeah, 11 cards, right? Wait, I'm bugging. That's not 9, that's 6. I can't do math, bro. I apologize. So that's 6, yeah. So that's gonna be 8 URs, which is not that expensive. I think it's worth it, because you can mix this package in a bunch of different decks. But that'll be up to you, right? So that's why we play 3 copies of the Refrain. We're gonna play 3 copies of the Couplet, which is an SR. Really good, right? Because you can craft them easily. So yeah, 3 copies of that. Then we're gonna play 1 copy of the Astrograph Sorcerer, because it's technically an extender. You pop a card, you special summon it, you're gonna draw a card with your Electromite, all of the extra shenanigans. 1 copy of the Supreme Gate Zero, because you're basically gonna put the gate in the Pendulum Zone, pop itself, put this thing in the Pendulum Zone, and then if you could get this back to the hand, you could special summon it as long as this thing is in your Pendulum Zone, right? So then we're gonna play 3 copies of the Supreme King Gate Magician. This card is just nuts, which is why I say you are. Again, I told you why we play the Foolish Burial Goods. The same thing with the Dragon Shrine. Most of the time, we're gonna send the Supreme King Dragon Dark Storm to the graveyard in order to special summon, right? Then we're gonna play 3 Ostinados. This is the main card that you're gonna play. So if you have URs, if you have a priority, I would say this is your priority, because this is your 1-card combo. Then we're gonna play two copies of the triple toxic talent, one because we're talented, and this card is just nuts. It's honestly insane. It's good for going first and second. It's just nuts. Then we're gonna play one copy of the Melodious Concierto. Yeah, I'm saying concierto because I'm pretty sure that's concert in another language, which I don't know which one. If you want to let me know in the comment section, that'd be cool. But concerto sounds like concierto to me, which is concert in Spanish. But either way, we're gonna play two copies of the Cosmic Cyclone. I was playing the Harpy of the Feathered Dusters, but I took it out. I like Cosmic Cyclone better because again, banishing could be better than destroying at certain points. Also, if they negate one of your Cosmic Cyclones, at least you have another one, you know, if you have both of them in the hand, of course, or if you draw into another one. I like having two copies of this instead of one copy of Harpy's Feathered Duster, even though Harpy's Feathered Duster is technically better because you wipe out the whole back row, right? But it depends. Two copies of the Call by the Grave, again, to stop the Max C. Same thing with the Cross-Eyed Designator. We play most of all of the popular hand traps, therefore we're almost protected at all times as long as you have this thing in the hand. One copy of the Wings of the Light. If you're in a budget, you don't need this for this deck at all. I think I used this thing once in the whole 20 games that I played once. So you don't really need it because it's just an extra card to search off of the Supreme King. So yeah, if you don't have it and you don't want to craft it, don't bother. You don't need to. Three copies of the Infinite Impermanence. You know, best hand trap in the game right now, technically. So yeah, we're gonna play three copies of that. Then we're gonna play one Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon for the extra deck, right? This thing is just nuts. I actually really like this card. It's really cool how it functions. So yeah, one copy of that is gonna be your opening the gate as long as you have Pendulum Monsters in your extra deck zone. We're gonna play the two copies of the Baka. Yeah, either way, the nerd in me coming now. Either way, yeah, we're gonna play two copies of that thing. And yeah, it's just, you're gonna make two level 7s. You're gonna use both of these to most of the time make your Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Then you're gonna link off into an Crush Sheep, and then you're gonna basically, as soon as you link off into the Crush Sheep, you special summon this thing under the Crush Sheep. You get an extra body from the graveyard. Of course, a level 4 lower monster, so make sure that you have that in there. So from here we're gonna play one Ignixter Prominence. This thing is tough because you're basically gonna pop one of your pendulums. It's good for going second. You pop one of the pendulums in your back, you get to return a card back into the deck or the hand. One of the two, right? Card that destroy it. If you do shuffle one card on the field, oh yeah, into the deck, which is an amazing effect, especially for going second. So we play one copy of it. We're gonna play the Borolo Savage D Dragon, the boy himself. One copy of the Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Again, you're gonna link this off in order to get into your Vortex Dragon. One copy of the Odd Eyes Rebellion Xyz Dragon, which is tough. Two level 7 pendulum monsters. You get to basically destroy two monsters on the field with 3,000 or less attack. Also, if you want to extend by special summoning this, you're gonna have to send this to the graveyard. So that's why we play one copy of it. One copy of the Electromite. Of course, this card is tough, limited to 1. It's going to search you out. An extender is gonna pop a card, draw you a card. This thing is just really good. Then we're gonna play the IP Mascarenita. One, I don't know why the deck doesn't automatically update into the grown version, because I have it, but sometimes on that. The Crush Sheep, of course, we're gonna play the Beyond the Pendulum. That thing is beyond me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Either way, SP the Little Knight, aka Stuart Little. We're gonna play the Xyz the Pendulum, but it exceeds my expectations. That's what better be happening. A Palooza above the Goddess USA, and then Access Code D Talker. So that is the deck list. As a matter of fact, I want to show you how we did. We went on a good win streak. It was 14-6, which is really good to me. So let me show you that. Let's get into it. Alright, gang. So as you can see, we're in Master 4 right now, and we're 4 games away from going to Master 3. So the deck is really decent. We went on a 14-6 game win streak. So we basically won 14, lost 6. As you can see here, if my mouse decides to work, we won 5 games right here. And then we lost 3, then we won 3, we lost 2, and then we won 6 and lost 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we lost 6 games, 114. The deck is really good. It's one of those decks too that people don't want to deal with. So if you see here that is one turn, is because I started making the board. My opponent couldn't stop me. They were like, yeah, I'm not sitting through this. It has the same effect of Infernobles in a sense, right? But this deck takes less time than Infernoble. It still might take you a little bit, but it does take less time. So we can start it off with any one of these replays. As a matter of fact, we started off with this one just to show you. They're all fresh. I actually did didn't get to play as much as I would like to during the weekend. I got all of these replays, and I played the 20 games yesterday in between noon and night. So yeah, we could start it off with this. Now this is not the greatest of hand, but we can make it work. We still have a combo and an extender. So we have the couplet here. Activate the couplet. Now most of the time you want to start off with the ostinato, because the ostinato is gonna help you extend even more. And again, you won't have to normal summon. So here we're gonna activate the couplet, get the concerto to the hand. Luckily we could use both of the couplets. It doesn't have to be two different monsters to fusion to go into the bacha. We're going to activate the bacha's effect. We're going to activate the couplet, which is going to place itself in the pendulum zone because the fusion monster was special summoned. And that way we special summon the reframe. And with the reframe, we're going to add another copy of the couplet. Now here, if you would have started the combo with the ostinato, then you would have had a reframe in the graveyard. This would have been able to special summon that copy of the reframe. But again, we don't have that, so we have to improvise and normal summon from here into the Dragon Dark Swarm. We're gonna get us the Supreme Gate Magician, activate its effect by putting in the Pendulum Zone, pop it so we could put the Gate 0, and then we're gonna use both of these monsters here to link off into a copy of the Electromite, right? Bring it out. My mouse is bugging out today, son, for no reason. But either way, we're gonna activate the Electromite here, get the Axograph to the extra zone, so that way we could add it to the hand by popping the copy of the couplet. Now most of the time you want to keep the couplet, or you want to get the couplet back to the hand, but since we have another copy, I decided to get the Axograph, right? So that way we could continue from here, activating the Electromite to draw a card, special summon the Axograph Sorcerer, which is basically chain blocking the Electromite as well. Really nice, really nice. Special summon that thing, we're gonna get another Supreme Gate to the hand, and then we're gonna draw into a Foolish Burial. So we're gonna use both of our level 7s to go into the Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Absolutely. We're gonna use both of these monsters right here to go into the Cross Sheep, because we have to cross paths with our opponent real quick. We're going to activate the Absolute Dragon, activate the Bacha. Bacha is going to special summon the couplet, and then we're going to activate the Concerto to draw a card. So we basically went +2 while doing our combo. And now we join to the Ostinato, which is technically useless, as we special summon the couplet, special summon the Vortex. Now I activate the Foolish Burial Goods, because one thing that happened is that I couldn't send another level 4. So you see how we special summoned a fusion monster to where this thing is pointing to? There wasn't a level 4 or lower monster in the graveyard because all your pendulum monsters go into the pendulum zone, right? So now I added the level 4 and I have a plan, right? In order to improvise to get the body, we activate the Supreme King, get rid of one of our monsters from the extra deck, special summon it to where the sheep is pointed to, activate the Gate Magician, which is gonna search us out another copy of the Supreme King Dragon Lightstorm, and now we get to special summon the Refrain for the graveyard, giving us an extra body. And now we link 3 into the Exceeds the Pendulum, because she's going to exceed my expectation. By helping me build the board, activating her effect, we're gonna get the Dark Dragon Sword to the hand. We're gonna put the couplet in the Pendulum Zone, special summon the Supreme King Lightstorm, which is a tuner, getting ourselves another Gate Magician to the hand. Here we're going to use both of these monsters, level 4 tuner, level 4 monster, going to Borolo Savage the Dragon. Give me that is mine. We're going to activate its effect, put the sheep in the back, attaching to it. And now I have to make space to special summon 3 monsters, or pendulum summon 3. So I'm going to go into Appaloosa now, which has 2 monsters in the gates. Activate the pendulum graphs, I guess, so that we could get 3 monsters onto the field. Give me that is mine. We're gonna use both of these to link off into an IP Mascarenita. So essentially earlier when we did make the Apollo, we could have had her have 2400 attack instead of the 16. Well, yeah, 2400 instead of the 16, right? It would have been better, right? She would have been beefier, but this is fine. And that's your board. And then we're gonna set the Infinite Impermanence. They're going to activate the Fire King High Avatar Kirin here. So I decided to negate and pop that thing because we have enough pendulum monsters in the pendulum zone that I can negate later as well. So this doesn't bother us. I know that popping it is not that great, but I didn't want him keeping it in the hand, and I knew that he would activate this and we could negate it with the Savage Dragon anyways. And I don't mind losing a counter on the Savage Dragon because you can only use him once per turn anyways, so I'm perfectly fine with that, right? So here we basically stop 2 things on turn 0. They're going to follow up by activating the Wanted. I'm gonna let it happen because they're gonna get a Diablo. That's fine with us. They're going to normal summon the Fire King Volcanics. We're going to hit that thing with the Infinite Impermanence, and they decided to scoop. Yeah, I don't know how. I'm pretty sure they just didn't have enough follow-up, right? Because we negate that with the Infinite Impermanence. They activate the Diablo Star. We can negate and pop the Diablo Star if we want to, which essentially I might have let him get that thing on the field. Nah, probably not. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. Anything they could have done, we still have that Nib in the back. We have 2 Omni Negates. We could still link off into SP Little Knight. Yeah, it's GG's, bro. So let's continue. Alright, familia, here we are for replay number 2. Number 2 of the day, and we're going up against Asian Gears. So here we have a almost perfect, beautiful hand. We have a Call by the Grave for any Ash Maxi shenanigans. We started with the Ostinato, which is the best 1-card combo. Activate his effect, send the Refrain the couplet to the graveyard, fusion summon into the Bacha. Right? La Maestra. So here we're going to activate her effect. We're going to special summon the Refrain, activate the Refrain, get the couplet. This is what I was telling you earlier. Now you can activate the couplet, special summon the Refrain that's in the graveyard, put the couplet in the Pendulum Zone, activate, get yourself the Concierto to start listening to some jams. Now make sure that you fusion summon with the couplet in the Pendulum Summon another monster to keep extra bodies on the field. Going to your level 4 Bacha once again. That's going to trigger both of your Pendulum monsters to put themselves in the Pendulum Zone, which is really nice, right? Give me that as mine. Activate the Refrain. Remember to activate the Refrain because I forgot a lot. I forgot to do this a lot. Activate Refrain, target the Bacha, and send another Refrain to the graveyard because you're gonna need it when you go into the sheep. You're gonna see as we use both of our level 7s here to go into the Vortex. To the Arise Absolute Dragon, which we're gonna link off with the other copy of the Refrain to go into the Cross Sheep. And this is where it all ties together, right? Now you activate the Arise Absolute Dragon, activate the Concerto, and then chain block everything with the Bacha as you're gonna special summon the couplet. Now make sure you special summon the couplet and not the Refrain because couplet is a level 5. You can't special summon it with the sheep, but the Refrain you could special summon with the sheep. So remember that. As we special summon the couplet, we're gonna draw a card here, draw into a triple tactic talent because you're talented. Special summon the Vortex where the sheep is pointed to. Now you get to special summon the Refrain. You got extra bodies on the field. Use both of these to link off into the Electromite. Bring it out here. Now you get to activate the Electromite's effect. Search yourself. Most of the time you kind of want to get the graph, but if you want to continue the combo and do a better combo, you haven't normal summon yet. So now you basically get yourself the Supreme King Dragon, the Dark Form, to the hand. You're going to pop the couplet, get yourself the Dark Storm to the hand again, draw into an Ash Blossom, normal summon the Dark Storm, get yourself the Gate Magician to the hand, and then you're going to use the sheep and another monster to go into the Exceeds the Pendulum, because she has to exceed your expectations. Activate her effect, you're going to get the Refrain to the hand, put the couplet in the Pendulum Zone. Now you get to Pendulum Summon, and this is where I kind of goofed a little bit. Now this is still kind of fine. It's just we needed another level 4 on the field instead of this level 5. And if I were going to do this, I should have put the Refrain where the level 5 is or where the level 7 is. And you're gonna see why in a second, right? Because I did butcher the combo. We activate the Supreme King, we get the Supreme King Light Form, and this is the level 4 tuner that allows us to go into our Borolo Savage the Dragon. So now we're gonna use both of these monsters here. And you see the problem? You see where the problem lies? IP Mascarenita. Now I don't have the other level 4. Like I could special summon this, but I don't have a level 4 to make my level 8 Synchro monster. So this is where we messed up. I was like special summon, I'm gonna get the Dark One to the hand for no reason. So now I'm just gonna use all of these bodies to make a big fat Appaloosa, because that's all I can do. So we're gonna have to do, and then their turn. So basically this is the best board, but you would have ended up with the Borolo Savage Dragon. Now do you see how crazy this deck is? You end up with Monster Negates, Omni Negates, IP Mascarenita, and you just constantly drawing into hand traps, which is nuts. Now this deck can brick sometimes, but it's still really consistent. So here our opponent is gonna activate the Urgent Schedule. I'm gonna throw the Ash out there immediately. Of course they have the Forbidden Droplet. This card has been the vein of my existence lately. Like I been hating Forbidden Droplet lately. I think it's just insanity. So here they're gonna negate the Vortex Dragon and the IP Mascarenita. They don't even care about the Appaloosa because they're gonna activate the Asian Gear Advance. They're gonna get themselves the Fortress. So now I can't do nothing about anything. They're gonna get the Asian Gear Wyvern, getting the Asian Gear box, activating the box here, so they could get themselves the Asian Gear statue, right? Bring it out here. Special summon the statue, activate the statue, get it out of here. Special summon the Asian Gear tanker. Now, mind you, this whole time, I'm toggled on because I'm like a fly, bro. You give me that window of opportunity, I'm flying in there immediately and I'm taking your food. That's how it's gonna happen. So I'm toggled on crazy. They activate the Ancient Gear Golem, getting themselves the Ancient Gear Command, getting themselves the Ancient Gear Duel, sending the Ancient Gear Commander to the graveyard, and this is my window of opportunity where we activate our Call by the Grave. So now the reason why I'm doing this now is because get that thing out of here before they even activate it, because the only way they can OTK is with the trap, unless they have the fusion spell, which they never search for. So this is my only chance. I'm gonna take that thing, get it out of here, give it the finger, nos vemos mañana. You know what I'm saying? Get it out. Because now he can't set the trap and activate the trap, so he has to improvise. Going to the Ancient Gear Ballista. He's going to activate the Ballista, basically getting himself the Gear Town to the hand. Now he's going to set the Gear Town in the spell zone just so they could pop it, get that thing out of here, making the Appaloosa's attack 0, activating its effect to special summon another monster, activating the Gear's Advance, getting rid of a monster to draw a card. They're going to pop the Ancient Gear Advance. So here he was trying to draw a card that would have helped him. That's basically all it was, because this thing got the big attack boost. Yeah, they're gonna destroy our Vortex, which is our negate, smart on them. Destroy the IP Mascarenita, but the crazy thing is the Appaloosa gets all its attack back. So that's not permanent. Now I have a bunch of monster negates. I still have the infinite impermanence. We activate the Wings of Light, get our tuner to the hand. And now we just pendulum summon because this deck is clearly balanced. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, boy, it's done. So immediately the first thing that I'm going to do from here is make that Borolo Savage Dragon Omni negate, and we're getting rid of this whole board. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright gang, here we are for replay number 3 of the day. And listen bro, you're gonna watch one of the goofiest duels you're ever gonna watch in your life. I goofed like 3 times making my combo, and then I did the stupidest thing when I banished a card that I thought was on the field from the graveyard. This is against Yubel, and I don't know what my opponent's excuse was because bro played kind of bad. But we're gonna activate the Ostinato here. We're gonna send the couplet and the refrain to the graveyard so we can get a Bacha. We can speed this up, you know how this go. Activate Bacha, special summon refrain, get the couplet activate, special summon the refrain from the graveyard, put it in the pendulum zone, get your Concierto, activate Concierto, fusion summon, making your other level 7, use both of the level 7s. Oh well, pendulum monster gonna place himself in the pendulum zone, go into the absolute, and then we link off into a copy of the sheep. Now if you didn't see it, goof mistake number 1 already happened. I did not activate reframe to target the Bacha to send the other reframe to the graveyard. So as you can see, there is no level 4 or lower monster in the graveyard now because I'm a meathead. So this thing is kind of pointless to have done. As we activate the Absolute Dragon, activate the Concerto to draw a card, chain block everything with the Bacha to special summon the couplet onto the field. Give me that is mine, that's my cup. So here we're going to draw a card. We're going to draw into a triple tactic talent because we're talented. Again, special summon the fusion monster, but the sheep is not activated because there's no level 4 or lower monster, right? So now we have to really go into the Exceeds the Pendulum. She really has to exceed my expectation because we have to make things happen. Get the reframe to the hand. Special summon the Gate Supreme King Gate Magician, as we're going to get ourselves the Supreme King Dragon, right? Now watch this. We're going to normal summon, I believe. We normal summon this thing, so we normal summon a level 4 tuner. We're gonna use both of these monsters to go into the Appaloosa Ball of the Goddess. And the reason why I did this is because basically we can pendulum summon 3 monsters to where she's pointing to. Again, 2 level 4s, one of them is a tuner. We make Borolo Savage Dragon, and the other 2 monsters make us an IP Mascarenita, right? So this is what happened, right? I activate. There's only 1 monster. If you're wondering why, it's because again, I had a headache, bro. So I special summoned that thing, and the reason why I didn't special summon the other 2 bodies is because I clicked on it. Then I realized, no, I want to get my other level 4 monsters onto the field to make my level 8 Borolo Savage Dragon. So I right clicked on the mouse. And when you do that, instead of going back and basically canceling the order that you're giving the game, it just takes it as if you only want to special summon the monster that you picked, which was just this. So big mistake here, which is gonna mess up our board. All we're gonna end up is this and an IP Mascarenita, which is not bad, but it's not as good as it could have been. Luckily, we have this infinite impermanence in the back. So here they're going to normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast. We're gonna infinite impermanence that thing immediate to the lead. Like immediately. Stop that right there. One of the best cards to Infinite Impermanence if they don't have any type of follow-up. Of course, they have the Nightmare Throne here, so we're going to activate and getting pop that thing, get it out of here. I don't want you searching, and I don't want that thing on the field. Stop that. Get it out. So from here on out, of course, he has another copy of that thing. So I go into the IP Mascarenita. Now I know that I can't negate it. I can't banish it before the activation, right? It already activated. But my plan was to go into SP Little Knight and banish that thing so they don't get follow-up by, you know, special summoning the Nightmare one. So that was the plan. So this is what happened. They activate, they pop a Spirit of Yubel, activate the Spirit of Yubel. I activate the SP Little Knight. And I banish the throne that's in the graveyard. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, sad times. So get that thing out of here. It's so goofy. Special summon the OG Yubel. Now he's going to use both of these monsters to make himself a Phantom of Yubel. So now we can't negate with the Apollo. So he's gonna go into the Solo Yama, activate the Yama. So I'm going to activate SP Little Knight, get myself and the Yama out of here, which I'm doing this on purpose. If he wants to negate that thing, we negate that with the Appaloosa, which is gonna be a big W for us. But he decided not to negate. So now you lose your Link 2, get us both out of here. He's gonna get himself the Sharvara to the hand. And then he's gonna return to make another copy of the Phantom of Yubel. This thing being limited to 2 shows you who the good Yubel players are and who got carried by Yubel, right? Because here they're gonna activate the Sharvara, pop the trap that they set in the back, which does nothing. With all 3 of these monsters, they're gonna go into the Anguish, which, listen, I don't know. I haven't played Yubel in a long time. I don't know what their best bet would have been here. But doing this was not it. Because essentially you're going to activate that thing's effect, right? You can't even chain block it. So of course I'm going to Appaloosa negate. And even though he could attack over this thing, who cares? There's nothing else for you to do from here. And I have 4 cards in my hand. So he negates, well, he destroys the Apollo. We still have our Pendulum monsters. We still get the SP back, and yeah, you have the Loro Yama that does nothing. As we normal summon a monster, we make a Link 3, well, a Link 2, and go to the Beyond the Pendulum. Now, I'm not going to activate her effect. We just need Pointy Zones to Pendulum Summon 2, right? Because look, 1 body, 2 body, 3 body, 4 body. Oh, yeah, 5. This deck is stupid. Activate the Magician, getting ourselves another level 4 tuner, which we don't need. Because we have the tuner here to make a level 8 Borolo Savage D Dragon. Give me that, it's mine. We're going to attach a Link monster to it, which is going to be the Apollo. Don't do that. Don't attach the Apollo because you don't get an attack boost. Attach anything else besides the Apollo. I kind of forgot about that. But either way, we're going to use these other 2 monsters here. Well, all 3. To link off, I gotta talk to you real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let me get to the talker. I gotta let you know, you did things wrong, brother. Activate that thing's effect. Get the Beyond the Pendulum attack boost. We're going to pop the Anguish first. Make sure you pop the Anguish first. Don't pop this thing first. Pop the Anguish. That way they activate the Anguish. Get another card to the hand, which we don't care. Now your Triple Protecting Talent is activatable. That is my Lord of Yama. You know what I'm saying? So now it's full field for lethal damage. Again, I don't know what better place he would have had, but I feel like he could have done way better than this. Way better than this. So with that being said, let's continue. Yes, sir. Now this deck can typically play through a good amount of disruption, but sometimes you can't. So here we lost this dude, right? So we activate the Ostinato. They're gonna do the Dimensional Shifter. Luckily for us, we did have this Cover the Grave. Luckily for us, that thing is getting limited to 1. It should be banned, but whatever. It is what it is. I hate that card. So we're gonna get that thing out of here. No, mañana. We don't need none of that because again, we need the graveyard low key. So we're gonna send both of our monsters here, go into the Bacha. So that way we get to activate the Bacha's effect, Special Summon Refrain. No, we're not Infinite Impermanence. So from there on, we can't really do much or anything because we don't have the fusion materials for the Concerto. So we're just going to have to set our back row and our turn. But of course, turn 0 plays, they're going to activate Magna Hut, banish our light monster so they could get themselves the tip. This is disgusting, bro. Activate Rengoku, Special Summon, activate Rengoku, Special Summon the Pydra going to activate. You're basically searching out your stupidity during my turn. So here we have to destroy the Bacha going to activate, Special Summon the Couplet. Yeah, that's what happened, bro. So from here on out, I thought we might have had a chance. They activate the Sangan Summoning, normal summon a Dora, getting themselves the Tenpai Chandra to the hand. So here they're going to activate the Chandra special summon it. They're going to use both of these monsters to go into a level 8 Sangan Transcended Dragion. Tough. Honestly, this thing has one of the best artworks. So here, activate the Cosmic Cyclone, and then when he activates this instant effect, I'm also going to activate to finger the Chandra, right? Because I'm like, okay, if I do this now, because essentially if they go into the battle phase, I can't activate anything. So I'm gonna do this now, right? Get both of these things out of here. The Chandra is negated. They put me in attack position, yeah, but I'm looking at the board. We can't die from this, right? They only have 5100 damage on the field. We could survive this, and maybe we join to a 1-card combo. We pop off. Slap me for the 17. Slap me for the whole. Yeah, and of course, yeah, they had the stupid Sangan Kaiman. Even though they search for the, they don't even need to activate that thing's effect. The spell is the one that special summons it. So I know that from here they could just activate the Pydra, make the level 7, and we're gonna lose anyways. So sad times on that. I did beat a few Tenpai players, but it wasn't anything exciting. It was just, they might actually scooped. So with that being said, let me see if we get some live gameplay. So let's get into that. Alright, so I decided to actually show you this going second replay where we took the Max C challenge, just to show you how easy it is to actually get big bodies and do things. So our opponent brick, they're playing brick Tira, so of course they break. So here we have the Ostinato, which again is the 1-card combo. Activate, they're gonna throw out the Max C. Luckily for us, we did have this Ash in the hand. Hot and ready. Hot and ready. So here, of course, they have the Call by the Grave. So we're not as lucky as we thought we were. So we're gonna have to take the Max C challenge, right? Ash, get it out of here. And we still have to fusion summon, so they're gonna get +1 immediately off of us making this Bacha, which I'm gonna put in attack position. So I was actually thinking of activating Bacha, special summoning, and just attack over this thing, attack, activate triple attack the talent, draw 2, set the infinite impermanence, and see from there. But then I decided, nah, let's just take the challenge. I say activate the refrain, getting ourselves the couplet. We activate the couplet, special summon the other refrain, put the couplet in the back, activate its effect, getting ourselves the concerto. Concerto gonna activate fusion summon into our set. Oh no, before that we activated search the hand. We saw that they had an Ash. It's the only hand trap they have right now. Get that thing out of here. And now we activate the concerto. We're gonna use both of these, go into a copy of the Bacha, and now we get to put both of these in the Pendulum Zone. We get to make a level 7 absolute Arash Dragon, link off into the Cross Sheep. And now if they haven't nibbed yet, they can, but it's not gonna matter, right? Because now we get an Omni Negate onto the field, which is gonna be the Vortex. They're going to activate to basically negate the Bacha from special summoning the couplet from the graveyard with the Ghost Bell, which is fine with us. We chain blocked everything else, so that's fine. We get to draw 1 card here, special summon the Vortex. We get to pendulum summon the Magician, the Gate Magician. Use both of these to go into the Exceeds the Pendulum, activate its effect, get the dark. Mind you, the crazy thing is that I'm playing with fire, because if you haven't noticed, every time I bring this thing back, I don't have a pendulum monster in the extra deck. So there were little windows in this combo that I wouldn't have been able to Omni Negate anything, but it's fine as we link off. Oh, well, I mean, since we go into our synchro monster, the Borolo Savage Dragon, bring it out here. Now we're perfectly fine. We activate the Borolo Savage Dragon. We're gonna put the sheep on it. Activate the Exceed the Pendulum. Special summon the Gate Magician, and now we just make an Access Code Taco, which is gonna get a good boost here because we did it with a Link 3. So give me that boost, and yeah, we just have to pop that card, and legitimately he has to basically, he will have to have infinite impermanence or multiple copies of one infinite impermanence and Veiler and Nibiru in order to stop this, because again we have 2 Omni Negates and he can't respond to the Access Code Talker anyways. So with that being said, let's get some live gameplay. Alright, so hopefully we get, okay, there we go, not too much talking, we get some nice good luck real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Now give me a decent hand, anything that we can play, you know, just build the board, show the game how things function and how they work, and we can get out of here because your boy has to go. Your boy has to go. Oh wow. It's a good thing, but not if they have Max C. Don't have Max C, please. Just, oh, no glow, no glow. Okay, send this. Send you. Yeah, put this here. We might have free real estate to just cook here. Activate this. No, don't do the imperm. Bestial Magna Hut. Why? What did you target? Refrain. Okay, so I don't know exactly why he's doing this, but this is not a bad play at all. Dang it. It does work out for him though, so I'm gonna do this. Activate. You activate that in chamber, that's fine. Now my thing is, yeah, add this to the hand. Now we can't special summon the reframe, so not the greatest, but alright. We could still special summon that other couplet. What? Oh, the one in the hand, the one that we have in the hand. Okay, that's fine then. We still can't send the level 4 to the graveyard, so I'm going to do this real quick. We're gonna look at the hand because your field is still glowing for whatever reason. Look. What else? Okay, so he had that. You're playing Centurion. You could destroy the back row. That's kind of fine with us. We'd rather get this thing out of here. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Because we can negate that Happy Feather Duster. So essentially the combo does change here. We're going to put this thing in the P scale. It doesn't change by a lot, but you know, we're gonna activate this here. Give me that as mine. We're going to activate, use both of these to fusion summon once again. He might scoop, honestly speaking. He might scoop here. Hopefully he doesn't though. Set this. We get to, yeah, activate 1, activate 2. Set. And then now we... See, the problem is we already used all 3 of our refrains. And the other one, where is the other one? Yeah, it's banished. So we could send another couplet, why not? Just to thin out the deck, so that way when we draw into something better, right? So send that. No real reason to do so, right? But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this here and do that. Set this. Now, I don't think we need to go into the Crush Sheep whatsoever, so we could just go Electromite here, if I'm not mistaken. No? Why can't... Oh, 2 Pendulum Monsters, right. In that case, then yeah, we could just make the sheep. It doesn't matter much. Well, actually, it kind of does matter. I might be goofing. Do this. We're gonna activate that. Activate this, and then chain block everything with the Bacha, right? Yeah, special summon. Now, that's 1 body. That's 2 bodies. What can I link someone into with you? Because I don't think. Let me see something. Do that. Draw a card. That is a really good card to draw into. And then we special summon this thing. Set it here. So this is what I'm talking about, right? If I were to link summon, this is 2, 3. Oh no, we would have been fine. I mean, we're still kind of fine. So I'm gonna save that normal summon for now. And what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna go here. Yes, sir. Yes, mouse. And here. Put it right there. Activate this thing's effect. We're basically just gonna add to the hand. Doesn't really matter, but I like to grab the level 4s all the time just in case. I'm going to normal summon here. Activate this thing's effect. Get myself the king. And then we could special summon the king here by activating this, right? Give me the king. Special summon that. Activate the king's effect so we could get a level 4 tuner onto the field. Well, not onto the field, but to the hand. Get that. I never made the Electromite. We could make it now, though. So that way we could try and get this, you know what I'm saying? This extra draw. Maybe we draw into a hand trap. Get this here. Now we activate the Electromite's effect. What am I? No! No! So this is the experience that you're gonna have playing the deck. This is how it's gonna work. Yeah, this shit is stupid. I freaking hate this game. So here we could have basically, you know, get the Electromite. We could have got the Graph if we wanted to. We could have got almost anything. We could have popped the Reframe since we have the other one in the hand, if I'm not mistaken, right here, right now, right here, this thing. So we could have just put it back in the Pendulum Zone. We made a 2 material IP Palooza. Then we got 3 Link Monster Zones to summon into. We make the Boros Savage Dragon with the extra 2 bodies. We make the IP. I have time for one more, so let me see if I can give you one more. Let's see. I prefer to go first, so I'm gonna hope to go first again. It's probably not gonna happen. Oh snap, we're living life. We're eating good today, boys. You know what I'm saying? As long as you put in some respect on my name, game. Hopefully this person doesn't scoop. If we get a good hand, just the Ostinato is all I need. You know what I'm saying? That is not the Ostinato, but this is essentially decent. Let me see. If I normal summon you, nah, that's fine. We could normal summon you later. Let's activate this thing's effect. Hopefully they don't ash it. No ash, we're good. Send what's it? Right there. Now we special summon you. I low-key always just improvise with this deck, bro. Like, I'll figure it out eventually. Feel this glowing. Oh, goes to the bell. I can't lie to you. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna combo off from here. Putting you in the pre-scale doesn't do anything. So I'm gonna summon. Activate the effect. Field is also glowing. We get hit with the infinite impermanence thing. I should have hoped that you did scoop. That's what I should have hoped for. Okay, that's fine then. It's not, but it's gonna have to be, right? What am I supposed to do? So that's that. We're gonna set this and set this. Now this has to be normal or special summon, right? So we still need an extender for our turn. This could be Tenpai 1000 to the 100%. Anytime I see 2 or more hand traps, I just think Tenpai. Yeah, this is 1000% freaking Tenpai. We just lost both of our disruptions. How great that is. This is Tenpai, bro. I put $50 on it. Let me get an extra body onto the field then. Now, Maxi 2.
Hello, darkness, my
Yeah, I'm done with the video right after this. Immediately done with the video. Don't even question it, because it's, yeah, nah. I'm good, bro. Y'all can have this. Look at bro's hand. You see bro's hand? I freaking hate this deck, son. I freaking hate this deck, bro. It's just, how do you do this? How does this work? How does it function? Somebody let me know. All right, gang, we out of here. I'm not sitting through this. Alright, familia, so that is the deck. This is the video. That is the deck list. Honestly, a really good deck. I enjoy playing it, even though I don't really like spending half an hour on a combo. I'd rather play this than play Infernoble. I'll tell you that much. It doesn't require that much brain power in comparison. This thing feels like a different version of Sprite to me. Like if I play Sprite and play this, they kind of feel similar for some reason, like the play style of it, the adding and putting and seeing what bodies and all the extra shenanigans. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Again, if you did, remember to leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. I forgot to thank my boy Anthony and everybody, and Yami too. They came to the stream, they donated and everything. We had a good time. If you guys don't know, I'm streaming on Fridays now, or I'm trying to stream every Friday. If I miss one, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to do that, and we're always laughing in there. We're always having a good time. We actually did some pack openings that allow me to build the King Sarcophagus deck, so we're probably gonna have that in the next few days. So with that being said, continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.